He was the biggest star in the world whose eccentric outfits and behavior often made tabloid headlines. But Michael Jackson came under the sharpest scrutiny when child molestation charges surfaced.
Don't treat me like a criminal, because I am innocent.
The good, the bad, the bizarre. He was on top of the world, but then it all started crumbling around him. In 1993, Michael was rocked by a scandal which tainted the rest of his life. A lawsuit was filed on behalf of a 13-year-old boy claiming sexual battery, seduction, and willful misconduct. Michael had begun a friendship with the boy a year before, and when charges hit, Jackson's family fought back.
But Michael has been made a victim.
It's been stressful for the entire family, but I can't imagine it's nowhere near the stress that I'm sure he's going through, obviously. But, I mean, he's completely innocent. I think it's just a bunch of BS.
Police went to Jackson's Neverland Ranch to collect evidence of child molestation.
They served a search warrant on me, which allowed them to view and photograph my body.
The child abuse investigation lasted for more than a year, but Jackson was never charged with any crime. He did settle the boy's lawsuit against him, saying he didn't want it to drag on and on. In 1995, Michael's History album included a number of songs where he seemed to be lashing out at the treatment he received during the scandal. E.T. was invited to accompany Michael to Brazil to shoot the video for his song, They Don't Care About Us. These controversial lyrics set off another firestorm. Jewish groups were outraged at the lyrics. Michael answered back saying that the song was about forcing people into stereotypes and that he wasn't anti-Semitic at all.
By the way, I love Jewish people.
But then another bombshell hit in November of 1993. He announced that he was undergoing rehab for an addiction to painkillers. At that time, Jackson videotaped testimony for a copyright infringement case. He appeared disoriented and admitted to having taken medication for a toothache.
You okay, Mr. Jackson? You want to take a break?
My mouth hurts.
Did you, at the break, did you have to take a pain medication for your pain?
Of course, Jackson has had a series of medical issues to deal with over the years, most recently rumors of skin cancer. He has also had to contend with the diseases vitiligo and lupus. Jackson has also had a series of cosmetic procedures, starting with his first rhinoplasty after breaking his nose in 1979. But that addiction to painkillers, which at the time included Valium, may prove to be his ultimate downfall, as it may have been the much more powerful narcotic Demerol that caused his fatal cardiac arrest. Jackson also came under intense scrutiny after this incident in 2002, dangling his then 9-month-old son over a hotel balcony in Berlin while thousands of fans looked on. His uneasy grip on the child caused outrage around the world.
I'm concerned that he does not appear to fully appreciate the risk of harm.
Attorney Gloria Allred even wrote a letter to the California Department of Social Services asking for them to investigate Jackson.
Tell her to go to hell.
Michael said the child was never in any danger and he always puts his children first, but Cher didn't buy it.
If it was up to me, he wouldn't have those babies now.
Really?
Yeah, it was the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen a parent do.
But more trouble came in 2003 when he was accused of molesting a 12-year-old boy at his Neverland Ranch. Jackson was officially charged with 7 counts of committing a lewd act on a minor. After a lengthy trial, he was acquitted on all charges. Most recently, Jackson was plagued with financial troubles, forced to give up Neverland Ranch late last year.
I love you so much.
It was hoped that his long-awaited London concert series, expected to start next month, might help put an end to those money woes. But an end to Michael's life tragically came first.